I always joke to Pushpa all the time. I worked for the last 20 years and slowly built my fortnightly salary from where it was here and it came up here. Then I left my career and came to business, and now I don't get any fortnightly salary at all. Zero. All I get is food to eat. And that's all. Right? So as a business person, you have to consider what is the value, the time that you are putting in and your family is putting in, and keep that in mind. Yes, initially we cannot pay ourselves. It's very hard because you're trying to put all the money back into the business to grow the business. But that cost has to be paid back at some. So always remember how much it is and keep track. When you grow, when you become big, when you're ready, slowly start paying yourself well. Because without you paying yourself, your business will not sustain because you will get annoyed thinking, what is the use of me doing a business if I cannot make a profit? Understood? So profit and loss, very simple. Profit is revenue minus cost. Revenue is what is the money coming in from customers from sales. Cost is your fixed cost plus variable cost. If your revenue minus your cost is positive, then you're making a profit. If your revenue minus cost is negative, then you're making a loss. Now, in very early stages, you may make a bit of loss. That is why the PGI program is very specific in telling you start small, try small, then grow. Because when you start small, you work in big loss, am I alright? Suppose you go big nothing and then it doesn't work. Then you've lost a lot of money and time and effort, and it's very hard to come back from that. So lean thinking. Yeah. Go back to the first 3 days we spent together. Lean. Start slow, start small, but dream big. And be able to go big when you have perfected your small model. That is all right. So break even. This is a good concept, and you need to know it. What is break even point? When your sales and your costs are equal, meaning you're selling something for 100 and for that you're selling your cost is also 100. That's when you're broken. You're not making any profit. Margaret, you have a question?
No, you asked me the question, what is break even? I was just going to say the cost of production and the money you make is still the same, so you don't even declare a profit or a loss.
That is correct. 100% right. So your cost of goods and your sales is equal. That is when you break even. And every business will come to break even first before going and making profit. And you know what? When you break even, the happiness that you will have because you've made a bit of loss earlier and you're struggling, and suddenly you reach a point where you break even, that is a real feel good factor. Because from there you know how to go forward. Right? And then you can plan your funding, you reduce the fear that you have inside you, that you cannot run a business, or how will I do this, how will I do that. All of us have that fear. And I'm never going to sit here and tell you, do not have fear of how you're going to run your business. You know why? Because when you have that fear in you, you will run the business better. You will always be looking at how to do better, how to contribute better, how to make a good business that is, concentrating on profit, people, and planet. And not but My fixed cost for that is 20 to $60. That's all you can sell without wasting the rest of. All right. Now we wanted to share a budget sheet with you, but then I pulled back because each of your business is different. So my suggestion to you is, apart from your the SCL, SLC that you fill up and your manual, if you do a handwritten budget for your business, one of them had done it, the cost structure, which was good. If you have something like that and if you want to discuss it during the course of next week, send a photo of your budget, and if you want to have a message or voice call or whatever, happy to take it. But you try it. Do not get somebody else to make your business budget for you. But if you get someone else to make your business budget, you will fail. Nobody can understand your business as well as you can understand it. So make your own budget. Have a plan. Every month, check that plan with reality. If you budgeted 100 kina for transport, end of the month, take your transport bill and check. Did you spend 100? Did you spend 80? Did you spend 120? If it is higher, you have to adjust your budget. You have to monitor and see for 2-3 months and see the average and then adjust. If it is lower, you can adjust your budget, or you can take an extra 20 and use it for capital or something. And that is the big better decision start. It decides when you can invest. It decides whether you can buy a big purchase now or you delay it. Right? It helps you reduce your costs early. So you look at your cost, you see, as I told you, 100 kinablo rental, 100 kinablo transport, 50 kinablo electricity. If one of them is going up, you know who? This one is going up. My business cannot run properly. I'll make a loss. How do I cut down without affecting my revenue or profit? What do I do? Do I need to move it to a smaller surrounding? Do I need to work from home first? Do I need to delay buying some machinery and instead hire it out or share it with a friend or something like that? Or do I need to go to my powerful way that businesses do? 100 kina. Now what has it done? It has reduced your profit by 20 kina, correct? Is reducing your profit by 20 kina a good thing?
No.
No, but it is giving you cash upfront rather than waiting for 2 months to get the cash. Is that good?
Here's the cost.
Yes, Margaret, go ahead. That's exactly what I want to hear.
If you reduce for the product and if you use the 80, then your budget, see that you will use 20 kina, and that will affect your other costs.